So you wanted to show them this.
Okay, this is episode 75 of RV Dream Makers, and we are on Chimney Rock, or hiking the Chimney Rock Trail. Back there is where the gooseneck overlook was that we videoed last week from last week's. And then back here is the visitor center in Capitol Reef, and that is all. You can see all the trees down there. There's a bunch of orchards down there that they grow fruit, and we will be going down there Wednesday. I had to reserve a spot 6 months ago to make sure I got it for 6 days down there, and there's a lot of hikes from inside of there. So anyway, in this episode,
we drive through Zion. We met up with Scott and Lori Jennings, who we met 2 years ago, but this is our third year with them in Sedona. And we met up with them last year in Sedona, and then this year we met up with them in Utah, in Kanab. So we met up with them, and we drove through Zion. I videoed that. I just fast forwarded so you could see the road through Zion. We stopped to do a video, and we ended up seeing some bighorn sheep. So I got video of that, and then we hiked the East Rim Trail. Now on the East Rim Trail, we hiked to the top of the waterfall, but then we met some canyoneer. They were doing canyoneering, and I followed him on Instagram. Anyways, he sent me pictures. So the pictures are them canyoneering and what that waterfall looked like down in it, which it was amazing because it was like a slot. And then we also, Scott was amazing and drove us to all these unbelievable places. Scott and Lori were just amazing tour guides. And we went to, on this one is Inchworm Arch and is the Great Chamber, which is beautiful. So thanks to them, we got to see a lot of amazing things.
okay, we hope you enjoy this episode.
We just came into Zion National Park, and this is an overlook that's here. There's bighorn sheep coming down. They just came down the hill. We're in Zion National Park and there's 3 of them right there coming down. It's playing. But how amazing is this? What they just ran down and over. It's amazing. And now they're right up there. But this is gorgeous. There's one up there now. There's a bunch of them now. There's 2 coming up. And they're all coming down there. Just kind of hanging out. One's still a little bit down lower right there. Try to zoom in a little bit more. Up there, coming down. They're all over.
Hey, look up the mountain. Hey, there's 6 more coming down. Seven. I don't know, they keep coming down. But anyway.
Okay, we're on the North Rim Trail. We're maybe hiking to a waterfall. We're gonna see, because it's really muddy and there's a lot of snow on the trail. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're with Jennings. There's Lori and there's Scott and Jody back there. So we drove through Zion and now we're doing this hike. So anyway, hopefully we make it to the waterfall and I'll have video of that. So this is kind of the surrounding area. You can hear the creek running. So this is our hike right now. It's all snow. We're less than a mile of the waterfall, but they said it gets pretty snowy and muddy going up, but there's an overlook, but we're bound determined we're gonna make it to the waterfall because we're so close, but we will see. It's warm, but yet we're walking in all the snow, but it's really warm out, which we are not complaining about. We are loving the sunshine. So this is our view so far. We should be getting pretty close to the waterfall. It's just a lot of slush and stuff. Walking through mud and slush, but it's beautiful. This is the overlook.
They're the ones that said you only had a mile to go.
You can see people down on the trail.
No, well, they were polite too, but they were right in front of that older couple. So they got down there pretty quick.
This is the overlook.
But
so we're going on to the falls.
I guess it's.
So that's it. We couldn't get any better view.
Lori and Chelsea were ahead of me.
So we're actually at the top of the falls.
I'm usually always in front, but that snow really slows me down.
We're headed back up. There's the waterfall.
Yeah, I got a few pictures.
Down to the end of the.
Boy, there ain't much room. You can see it because it's.
Yeah, it's pretty narrow back in there. But yeah, that's the waterfall. We were at the top of it. So it just goes all down this canyon. We're wondering when there's not so much snow if there's a trail to the bottom of the waterfall, but We're making our way back out. We actually passed some guys that are going to rappel down the canyon. He was really interesting. He was telling us all about it. So they don't really rock climb, they rappel. It's like canyoneering. And they were getting ready to do where we just were. So I'm going to follow him on Instagram. I told him to take a lot of videos because I want to see it. So it was pretty interesting how they do it. But he said there's a group of 5 of them, but 3 of them didn't want to come because they've already done one today. So it was pretty cool. They may end up beating us down right by the time they get down there and rappel down. So, but we're making our way out now. The sun's not out, so now it's getting a little bit chilly. So it's the stream. The sun's going behind the mountain, and we're getting ready to hike up. Some snow and stuff, but just a pretty, so peaceful. That is just, that's just glistening in the sun.
This here is really neat when you come in the park when it doesn't have that snow on it.
They said that's Checkerboard Mountain, but
Yeah.
I was just looking at that glistening on this side. Look how it just looks like a solid sheet of ice.
Yeah,
It's so cool.
pretty.
Glistening because the sun's shining on it.
Yep. Wow, just pretty rough.
Yep. We're at Inchworm Arch. We're trying to use, oh my, Scott is so amazing. The stuff that he will drive down, and he loves it. But whew, yeah, we would not be seeing any of this stuff if it wasn't for him. We just drove like, 10 to 12 miles, 10 or 11 miles on sandy, rutted, like ATV type trails to get out here and to see this arch. So we are definitely seeing things that we would not normally get to see because there's no way that Jody would take his truck out of here. So we're making our way over to the arch, and then I'll video it. So there's Inchworm Arch right there. It's really neat. It looks like an inchworm coming down. So that's it. And then there's all kinds of like rock outcroppings and stuff. But yeah, that's it. It's pretty cool. So it's called Inchworm Arch, and it is an adventure to get back here to see it. But look at all these rocks. It's really cool. So yeah, neat. So this is the old Gunsmoke town. This is all that's left of it from the TV show from 1955 to 1975. So all those buildings are just collapsing down, but yep, that's where they filmed Gunsmoke. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so now our awesome tour guide, Scott, who will go anywhere, got us to it's called the Great Chamber. Look at the view out there. It's awesome. But it's this cave up here that you can look out, and it's just really neat. So the snow almost looks fake. It's so weird looking. But anyhow, so this is the view, and once I get, there's Lori. Once I get up this hill, I'll video more and the inside of it. Look at this part. It's so amazing. Wow. It's so cool. So now I gotta go back up through there to get into it. Man, that's amazing. So, yeah, this is it. This is inside the chamber. And look at this view. I have to back up here. Look at that view through the arch.
Did that guy's kids like it?
It's pretty cool.
This guy, did his kids like it?
Duck go.
Oh, I thought it was
Oh, we're getting scandalous. I'm trying to go up the sand to view it from backwards. Here's the, it's kind of a drop off, but his kids were sliding down it. But this is inside of it. It's just awesome. It's just massive. It's so amazing.
All right, we hope you enjoyed this episode. Please like, share, and subscribe. It is May 15th. We have to do our videos quicker because we're going to lose service. So we had to do this one. Today's Monday for Sunday because there's no service down there in the park. So we had to get it, we'll have to get it uploaded and everything done before we go down there Wednesday. All right, remember, God loves you, but only Jesus can save you.
See ya.